Oh hey guys! Welcome back to Vlogoween. I haven't been on camera as much for the last few days, but I've been really focusing on getting caught up on Inktober. I think I was behind by 5 days yesterday and I'm slowly catching up. If you saw yesterday's video, I got through around 3 pieces, almost 3 pieces, so I'm getting there. But I figured since I've been working so hard that I would take a little bit of a break and do something a little bit different for today's video. I definitely want to do something art related, but also kind of sort of wanted to do something crafty. So I thought, why not do a fall oriented craft with you guys. So I have a super cheap DIY fall wreath that I'm gonna make, and I got all of the items from the Dollar Tree. I feel like I should have a sponsorship from them, but I do not. I just shop there all the time. I figured we would take a little break from Inktober for just a little bit today, and I'd show you how I go about making this fall wreath. So first and foremost, let's get this work in progress from yesterday out of the way and move all of my Inktober stuff out of the way. And sorry, Mr. Succulent, but I think you are gonna have to go off camera for now. So as I mentioned, I got all of my items from the Dollar Tree, a wreath form, and obviously this is going to be the base of our wreath. And I went ahead and picked up some of this burlap ribbon. So I'm hoping that this will mostly cover this, just to have a nice base that isn't the actual foam. It has this wire in on either side of the pieces. It's fairly pliable, and so my hope was to wrap it around to just kind of create a base on here. Hopefully that's enough. We will find out. And then I went ahead and picked up, let's see, there's 2 of these oak leaves, which I thought had some nice yellows and oranges in them. There's another oak leaf that just has more reds and oranges. We have some maple leaves. I liked that some of these were actually burlap themselves, a little bit of a different shape. And to have some sort of floral, I picked up these red chrysanthemums. I think I'm saying that right. And I'll likely use these, a concentration in one section of the wreath to create a little bit of a focal point. And last but not least, I did pick up this little burlap pumpkin, which may or may not fit into this wreath design. It's a little large for how small of an opening this wreath has, but I figured we could maybe set it in to one of the sides or have it hanging from and kind of dangling in the middle. I'm not quite sure. I might just use this as a separate decoration just somewhere else in the house, but I thought this was pretty cute and I liked the burlap texture, and I figured that would match really well. The only thing that you'll likely need for this project, aside from these pieces here, would be a hot glue gun or some other sort of glue, or some way of adhering the ribbon and the pieces to the wreath. I'm planning on using hot glue, and since I already have a hot glue gun and hot glue here, I didn't buy any, but I believe you can buy at least the glue sticks from the Dollar Tree, but for the purpose of this DIY, I'm just using what I already have on hand. So the first thing you're gonna do is take off all the labels and open up packaging, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off all of these leaves to separate them, because I'm not gonna be keeping them on these branches for the most part, since I'm probably just gonna fill this with individual leaves as it feels right in the design. So let me do that now. What I'm gonna do now while my little mini hot glue gun is heating up to the side here, I am gonna take this burlap ribbon and make sure that it actually covers all of the wreath. So I'm just gonna play around with it a little bit and see how well this is gonna cover. I'm wrapping it at a bit of a diagonal because I think that's going to cover it better. So I'm just pulling it pretty tight every single time and holding what I'm overlapping over here. It is gonna fit. Oh, good. Just about perfect. Careful not to burn yourself. Just some more glue on the ends, just to hold it in a bit better. I think this is probably going to be the front, and we're going to build from this spot around. The best way that I make wreaths, not that I do it all the time, the best way that I do this is I just sort of pick up a variety of different leaves and just kind of stick them down, alternating colors, and then you just sort of fill it in. I will likely leave some of this open because I like having asymmetry to wreaths where there's sort of a focal point heavier on one side, but mostly I'm gonna just start gluing these pieces down and kind of placing where I think they should go. guys, this is what I've come up with. I decided to leave a little bit of the green exposed, and I have sort of my accent flowers right here, and I sort of built out from this way up this way and this way, and so there's just a few leaves up here, and the way I'm going to orient this is going to be like this, and I'm probably going to add a bit of ribbon or something up here. If you already have a wreath hook, then you don't have to worry about it, but I'll probably have to add some sort of loop up here, but this will be the top, and this is what we have. It's pretty simple, but I like it, and I wanted to know your guys' opinion. Do you like having a little pumpkin in here, or do you think that it's too big for this wreath? I don't know, I kind of like it, but I also kind of see that it's a little too big. So let me know down below what you thought, or if you had any questions about how I created this. So that ended up being just about $7 plus tax to put this together, not including the hot glue and not including this little pumpkin, but if you wanted to use that, that would be only $8, which if you've ever been in a Michael's and have looked at their wreaths at even this size that are already made up, they can be so expensive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a different art video this week. I really wanted to go into Vlogoween this year with the intention of doing a really big variety of fall related videos, as well as doing my Inktober pieces. Like I mentioned, if you're interested in seeing some of my other ink pieces, I worked on this yesterday as well as these two pieces, so I have the time lapse of those from yesterday's video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a creatively fulfilled day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.